Hello, hi, my name is Natalie and I'm going to do a review of the 4Moms high chair today. So one of the things I would say about this high chair that I really like is it's how easy it is to clean. Of all the reasons that I purchased the high chair, it was for two reasons. Number one, that it had a magnetic tray that you can put on and off, and that it was easy to clean. So here's the chair itself. All the chairs that I've owned prior to this have been the kind that you attach to a chair. I've had the Bumbo one that you attach to a chair, and the other one was like in Grinity or something like that. I can't quite remember, but it was mainly for small children and I didn't care for it. All of them have been really horrible to clean. I think it's the vein of my existence to clean these high chairs. And I think most moms would share in that because it's just really annoying and frustrating to constantly cleaning them, and they get really gross and there's food trapped in them and everything. And hadn't even had fabric ones. So, but with this one, you don't have that problem. So, this one, the seal around it is really good and tight, and it's really high. So when your child sits in it, the crumbs don't really get underneath it. I think that was a genius that they developed that, because I think if this was not as high, it wouldn't be as good. It also sticks really well to the chair. It doesn't come out or wobble in any way. It's almost as if it's a second skin to the chair. If you do get food underneath it, it's very easy to remove and clean. I've had this high chair for about 2 months, maybe 3, and as you can see, it's very clean and very easy to clean. The straps are easy to clean. It does come with a 5-point harness. I've just detached it because I don't feel the need to have it. The negative, if you've ever read reviews, would be, as you can see, mine is missing, would be the attachment to harness the child right there. That is right there. The hardware is very nice and very easy to button and unbutton, but it is short. So when you put this in, it is attached by a metal screw underneath the high chair. You can see the hole right here. It comes up the child, I'd say somewhere around right there. So it's about that tall, and it's very tight. Now, my daughter is 16 months and she weighs 18 pounds. So she's a very petite little girl, and you know, it's fine for her. It does fit her. It is a little tight, but I can't imagine if you have a son or daughter who is, averagely, more weighted, 30 pounds even. This high chair can sit up to 60. And are the cute little chunky monkeys, they're not gonna, I don't know how they're gonna fit in here. It's just too much. So I wish that 4Moms had done something about that, because I know a lot of people have complained about it. But I guess they haven't yet, so that'd be really nice. I did kind of hack it, and I'm trying to see if this will work. I attached an Bumbo to this strap. I've sewed it on here, and I'm going to take a nail and I'm going to put a new hole in there, hoping that that will make it longer and therefore easier to work with. Now, for the tray. So here it is. Here's the tray. It comes with a plastic cover that you can just remove. There it is for washing ease. And there's the tray itself. It's really easy to put on and off. I can do it with one hand, so I'm holding the camera with the other. And the reason that I love it is this magnetic feature. So here are 2 of the magnets that you're going to connect to the underneath portion right here. And so all you do is you place the tray on the magnet, and voila, and it's on there. To take the tray off, you would need to come underneath the chair, and you need to push in right here and pull at the same time, and then it comes off. I have read reviews where they say that their child is able to kick the tray off, but I feel that it's a pretty secure tray, and you would need quite a bit of muscle to be able to both push this in and pull at the same time to remove the tray. But that being said, I'm sure it can happen. Now, of course, its famous feature, which is the bowls and plates that you can buy for the tray. So it comes with one, and here is my bowl that I got. And I have to say, if you are buying this high chair only for this feature, I really highly recommend you not to buy this high chair. I love this high chair. I recommend this high chair. But if that's the reason you're buying this high chair, then I would not buy this high chair. And here's the reason. So this bowl on this tray right here, it is just, I mean, I can move this thing. As you can see, I have no problem moving it around. Yes, it has some stick, and there are parts that are a little bit more magnetic than others. If I remove the Easy Clean tray, I will admit the bowl does stick better to it. As you can see, I can't move it as easily now, you know, but, and obviously it's not going to fall off of here. If you have an older child, because this can sit up to 60 pounds. So I think that if you have an older child, like, you know, a 4 or 5 year old who wouldn't knock the tray off only by accident, then this is fine. It would prevent any accidents happening, like spilling and stuff. Or if you have a very little child, like 3 months old, that doesn't have yet the ability to knock it over because it's just not strong enough, yes, then I think this would work just fine for that. But, I mean, my daughter can just fling these things right off. She has no problems. If anything, she has problems more with the forks and spoons because they're more magnetic than this. So, cons to this chair. Well, first thing I will say is that they made these steps here, but they're really almost for just display only. You really can't almost climb up here to get into this chair. And then I really wish they had added a footrest for the child, which they didn't. This is just my own personal con, but this is also a very wide chair. If you can see, this leg really extends wide, and like you would think maybe it would end here, but instead it goes farther out, and I find I trip on it an awful lot. But that's just me. Probably not going to be a problem for you, but I'm just putting it out there. The back of it has this, it's good for like moving the chair around, but you can also hang bibs here. I thought I would use this more for hanging bibs because I can never find one, but honestly I find I don't use it for that. In the back, there are 2 buttons on either side that you have to depress for it to go up and down. I believe this chair goes up to 38 inches tall, and it's 22 inches wide. So I would say that it's a pretty good height chair. I have a very high table, as you can see. This is one of those very tall tables with the tall chairs. And if it's right underneath it, which I honestly really don't mind, I kind of like, because then when she gets older and she doesn't need the tray, she can just eat at the table with us. Yeah, so overall, the cleaning reason alone would be worth the price tag of the chair, because I would spend a good 15-20 minutes just cleaning just the outside of the chair, and then another 20 minutes cleaning underneath the high chair, and this just to get everything clean with my other chairs. It has a relatively big plate on it, so food isn't just going to go flying off. It's easy to clean. Overall, I really think it's a good high chair. And if you just don't take into account that the magnetic plates don't really work that great, I don't know if it's worth the buy for some, but for me it was. Anyway, that was my review of my 4 Moms high chair. I hope you have enjoyed it, and thank you so much. Bye.